there is no such thing as oversaturated market, or there is no such thing as flooded markets. If you're the person who has ever had that thought, then let me first give you some real straight facts. That is fear trying to disguise itself as saturation. And if you've ever had someone say that to you, that please don't join such and such a market, don't join such and such a niche because it is oversaturated, then try and distance yourself from that person. Because one, they don't know what they are talking about. Two, they just hate to see you progress. And if you really want to break this barrier, this fearful barrier of oversaturation of flooded markets, here's what you need to do. One, you've got to be skillful. Like, be willing to learn each and every day. Don't just go with the basics. Don't just learn the basics. Be willing to learn each and every day new things, specifically related to that niche that you want to join. Because let's all agree, 90% of the people that you see in that niche you want to join, that you see in that market you want to serve, all the experts, all the people trying to disguise themselves as experts, they just have basic knowledge. And in fact, it's the same knowledge that you have. So if someone ever comes to you and says, bro, don't join that market, I want you to use your brain and understand these facts I've already told you. One, they really don't want you to progress. And two, they don't know what they're talking about. So one, I already told you, learn new things related to that niche that you want to reach out, related to that market you want to reach out. Then two, and this is going to be the biggest differentiator or between you and the people that you're going to find in that market. In fact, it's going to put you among the 1% of the people. Is that find that one specific problem that you can solve for that market. Let's assume that out of the problems that are there in the market, or out of the many people that are trying to reach or bring in services or bring in digital products that they're selling in that niche you're trying to target, they have done a good job. But out of the solutions they get to give, there's a reaction that gets to happen, that gets to come in. Yeah. So I don't know whether you're getting it right, but let me maybe phrase it again. For every solution that the people get to put in the market, there comes a new problem. So if someone tells you that the market is flooded, there's nothing else you can bring in the market, then try and ask them something. Let me give an example. You see, there was once a problem of transportation. Yeah, people were using foot, people were, moving long distances. So they introduced a solution of bicycles. So the solution of bicycles was great. In fact, it was good, and it brought in efficiency. So the time it would take one to move from here to Kampala reduced to maybe half the distance, or half the time it would take. But then the problem that arose from that is that people would reach that they are sweating. Yeah, they would reach when their shirts are full of sweat, wet,